She doesn't drink coffee. She doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't like his job. He doesn't like his job. I drink coffee. I drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea. Sue drinks tea. Sue drinks tea. She doesn't drink coffee. She doesn't drink coffee. You don't work very hard. You don't work very hard. We don't watch television very often. We don't watch television very often. The weather is usually nice. The weather is usually nice. It doesn't rain very often. It doesn't rain very often. They don't know many people. They don't know many people. I don't like Fred. I don't like Fred. Fred doesn't like me. Fred doesn't like me. My car doesn't use much gas. My car doesn't use much gas. Sometimes he is late. Sometimes he is late. But it doesn't happen very often. But it doesn't happen very often. I don't like washing the car. I don't like washing the car. I don't do it very often. I don't do it very often. Sandra speaks Spanish. Sandra speaks Spanish. She doesn't speak Italian. She doesn't speak Italian. Bill doesn't do his job very well. Bill doesn't do his job very well. Paula doesn't usually have breakfast. Paula doesn't usually have breakfast. I don't play the piano very well. I don't play the piano very well. Jane doesn't play the piano very well. Jane doesn't play the piano very well. They don't know my phone number. They don't know my phone number. We don't work very hard. We don't work very hard. He doesn't take a bath every day. He doesn't take a bath every day. You don't do the same thing every day. You don't do the same thing every day. Bill and Rose like classical music. Bill and Rose like classical music. Carol likes boxing. Carol likes boxing. I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror movies. I don't watch TV very often. I don't watch TV very often. I never go to the theater. I never go to the theater. I always ride my bicycle. I always ride my bicycle. I often eat in restaurants. I often eat in restaurants. I never travel by train. I never travel by train. I buy a newspaper every day. I buy a newspaper every day. But sometimes I don't read it. But sometimes I don't read it. Paul has a car. Paul has a car. But he doesn't drive it very often. But he doesn't drive it very often. They like movies. They like movies. But they don't go to the movies very often. But they don't go to the movies very often. Amanda is married. Amanda is married. But she doesn't wear a ring. But she doesn't wear a ring. I don't know much about politics. I don't know much about politics. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in it. It's not an expensive hotel. It's not an expensive hotel. It doesn't cost much to stay there. It doesn't cost much to stay there. Brian lives near us. Brian lives near us. But we don't see him very often. But we don't see him very often. Margaret speaks 4 languages. Margaret speaks 4 languages. My job is very boring. My job is very boring. I don't know where Martin is. I don't know where Martin is. Sue is a very quiet person. Sue is a very quiet person. She doesn't talk very much. She doesn't talk very much. Tim drinks a lot of tea. Tim drinks a lot of tea. Tea is his favorite drink. Tea is his favorite drink. It's not true. It's not true. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Mark is a vegetarian. Mark is a vegetarian.